What is up, YouTube? Jeremy Brand here, MMAsucker.com, back for another video for your viewing pleasure. And this time we're going to talk mental health. I know, not a subject that everybody talks about, but that's what we're going to touch on because even the biggest, baddest, strongest people in the world struggle with mental health issues. And this is the case for former UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland. We saw this, and it's been on his Twitter, it's been on his Instagram, so we're going to show you some of that stuff. But before we get into that, make sure you click that like button, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and again, follow us. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will be putting out new videos, as well as Mondays. Typically, we have the MMA Sucker podcast, not out today, with Fraser Crone for your viewing pleasure. Obviously, also, there's interviews here and there spread out sporadically throughout the week, and those will be coming at you hot over the next couple weeks with some great interviews with some great guests. So let's get to this. Show you some stuff from Sean Strickland over the course of the last few weeks. Over on his Twitter, he talked about how he was, spouting shit, like stuff that no other people, in their right mental mind would be talking about. Here's one from March 15th, which is a couple days ago. The problem with most Americans is you all lack respect for our country, our founders, and our history and traditions. Politicians included. You have no God, no constitution. You have no love of country. You act on feelings swayed by propaganda. You are guided by nothing. This ain't a black versus white thing. Just like Floyd, I think George Floyd was a piece of shit and died from drugs. I don't care what color he is. I care that he was in the custody of the police and they gave him zero help. Cops guilty. It's that simple. The Constitution matters. I know the media has made this a black versus white issue. I don't care what color you are. As an American, I don't care about the Constitution. The Fourth Amendment matters. The fact is, they raided the house at 12 a.m. like they were going after Osama on a BS warrant. It's wrong. That was a response to Jake Shields there. And like I added, mental health. So Sean posted this stuff, and it wasn't just that, but there was more on his Twitter that we won't touch on. But he has since followed up and posted a video on his Instagram page, which we will watch now, talking about the struggles that he has with his mental health and all that other kind of jazz, because he's noticed it. So let's get to the video on his Instagram now. Let's get to the video on his Instagram now.
Yo, what up, guys? Man, all week I've been fucked up, dude. I've been on the Twitter saying crazy shit, just fucking spiraling. I woke up and I told my girl, I was like, babe, I feel like I'm a danger to people. Like, I don't feel like I should be out in the world, And I think that, I have everything. I'm rich, I'm famous, like I have everything I've ever fucking wanted, and I still am mentally unwell. And I get in these like mindsets to where like I want to burn everything down the world. Like I want to have nothing.
Him saying that is pretty big. We've seen Sean Strickland cry on the Theo Vaughn podcast, and he called himself a pussy for doing that and whatnot. But again, this is a guy who was on top of the world, and as he said, he's rich, he's famous, he has everything he needed, and he still feels like burning the world down. So for a guy like this to say that really makes it sink in for us, random, normal folks out there who have day-to-day lives that aren't famous or aren't, rich and loaded and stuff like that. So this goes through, everybody has mental struggles. So let's just continue to watch this.
So I could just fucking lose it and just take out everything on people, And I think that like you guys, in a weird way, are like my family. Like I've shared some shit with you guys, and you guys have shared some shit with me that like I feel more connected with my fans than I think most people feel, just because we've gone through a lot together. And man, I have everything I want, dude, and I still struggle with mental health, And my memory is so short that like when I've gone through this week, I think to myself, like once I get past it, I think to myself, oh man, like that was a really rough time in my life. But then when I really think about it, this happens multiple times a month, every month, you know. And again, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this. I've just been kind of going through some shit. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'm going to go train right now and try to hurt all my friends, and all the demons will go away. I just want you guys to know that I have everything I could ever want in the world, and I still struggle. So whatever you guys are going through, man, hope you all feel better. Go to the gym, train. Fucking wish you all the best.
The struggle is real, folks, as he said, and the next video he put out was him inside the training center with a caption of,
It's got done.
Mental clarity.
Going to battle with my friend, Sadi. Life is good. You fuckers all need to train, dude. It makes everything so much better.
What's that show you there? Mental clarity is real, he says. So, as I said, mental health struggles happen for all of us, and including former champs, people who are rich and whatnot. If Sean Strickland is out there and he is saying, you know, he struggles with everything that he has and that it's real, and he's putting it out there, and this is a guy who doesn't always say this kind of stuff. He speaks his mind and he makes fun of people and whatnot, but he's not a kind of guy that typically talks about, you know, his insides or his inner feelings or whatever you want to call it. But he just did. So I think that if he's able to do it, then maybe we should all look inside of ourselves. And if you do have struggles, make sure you're reaching out to somebody. There's always somebody hit up. There's always somebody to hit up. There's Twitter. There's Facebook, there's Instagram. You have friends you can call. You have friends you can message. You have reach out to me. My profile is open for messages on Instagram, on Twitter, on the MMA Sucka Facebook page, the MMA Sucka Instagram page, as well as my personal Twitter at JeremyBrand604. Hit me up and don't be afraid to speak your mind. So with that, that does it for this video. My name is Jeremy Brand. This is MMA Sucka. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that other jazz like I've said. Make sure you listen to your insides, folks, because mental health is real. Peace.